Opened back in 2003, have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Purdy bootlegging it. Now he'll tuck this and run. There's a short one caught by Tonjes. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's caught downfield by Kittle. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 69 yards. And the 49ers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Eagles nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Breaks through the contact. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
6, mega. Here we go. Slide through. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. London. And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Green jack. You, yellow. Down. White. Black. 95. Hut.
Operating from the gun. London. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
That's a gain of 3.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Red, yellow, black shot. Hey, blue. Blue, 32. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it here. He'll try to do it himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Come on, set.
To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play 6 yards. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Powering his way forward. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy, 44 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Eagles 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Fighting through at the 25. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Purdy now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. These two teams all tied after 1. Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they'll start with great field position. Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. Unable to corral him. He fights through.
The Seahawks take over first down 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Newton to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Back to throw, Newton. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rob Gronkowski, 28 yards. And the Seahawks put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Cam looking to throw. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Brady. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brady. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Well, he's one of the top receivers in the game, Charles, so no surprise here on the opening drive. They want to get him involved, and he has catches on back-to-back plays.
And, Brandon, I look at it from the defense's perspective. You know he's one of the top receivers in the game. You've got to find ways to slow him down because if he gets into high gear, he's going to shred you all game long.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have cut the lead back down to 2. Extra point right down the middle. And this is now a one-point game. So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Newton. And this is going to be incomplete.
Newton's pass, intended for Cortland Sutton, incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
18, 5 here. 60.
Now Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
3 plays and
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They snap it to Newton. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lawrence. Room here to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
At the 27-yard line.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Nice. 70 range. 70 range. 60. 18. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Newton now to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
From the gun, here's Newton. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Newton. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Michael Pittman, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Newton going to try and throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Here we go.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
They run the option on 2nd down. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. They're going to try and throw. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 Warriors, 70, 60 Bobcats.
Here's Newton. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Come on. Set. Panther up. 70, Timberwolf. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Out of the gun, Newton. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Seven Pirates.
From the 50, Newton. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Ready. Red, 38, light blue. Set, go.
Throwing to start the drive. London trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Newton now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And it's 3rd down.
60 Maverick, Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Ready.
Newton. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. They'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th.
Panther 11, Cup 19.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Newton. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
The shotgun snap for Newton. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Again, Newton. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10.
50, ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his man complete. That's Simmons. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with the clock at all zeros, they get the touchdown to make this just a one-score game into the lockers.
And you know what else it does? Besides boost their confidence, it doesn't change your game plan any. See, if they're down bigger going into the half, you may have to revise what you plan to do in the second. But now in this spot, within 1 score and striking distance, you go ahead and keep playing and do what you've worked on all week long.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 2. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. Gets by him at the 25, and he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And he rifles one incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. London. He finds his man complete. That's Brady. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. London. Throw left side complete. That's Brady. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. 16. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Newton. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
12 yards to go.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. That is caught. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
Seahawks, 1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
Pat the street.
Now it's Newton. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And he's brought down. 15 yards there for number 15. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Right there, hurt.
Throwing is Newton. And incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Let's go now. 60 by 18, Pioneers. Cup 19. Ready.
Newton to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Rob Gronkowski with his 2nd touchdown of the night. Cam looking to throw. And the Seahawks have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Keeps the score, Seahawks 22, Eagles 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Set, ready, set, go.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Fighting his way through contact. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 73 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Well, a lot of things have to go right for an option pitch to be successful. Everything lined up there on the long run.
It does, because you have to make the proper read. It doesn't matter what guy you've decided is going to be read on the defensive front. You still have to execute it. If he comes to the quarterback, he saw there, pitch it out to the running back, and off he goes. A lot of teams don't like to run the option because they don't like having their quarterback hit.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Here we go. Set. Ready, right?
Back to throw, Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. That'll bring up second down.
Let's go. Count to 60. Count to 60. Broncos. Go.
To throw is Newton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Michael Crabtree, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks have evened the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this third quarter. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Ready.
Now 2nd and 3.
Red, yellow, steel, black. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Go pink. Set.
Looking to throw. London. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Brady. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, London. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards on the play.
And goal to go.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
50. Green. Yellow. Go. Zoom. Black. Blue. Go. Green jack. Needle blue. Drill green. Ready?
Back to throw. London. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Got a man and he hits. Oh, no, he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Okay, ready?
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Red, you, yellow, red, yellow. Set. Hey, blue. Yellow, 43.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
Here we go. 52 blue. Smash, red, steel, black. Black Ultra. Hey, green. Set.
Back to throw again. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go.
Cam to throw.
Caught left side to Crabtree. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line.
15 yards.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Finding Sutton.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
32-yard line.
Ready? Panther 6, 79 Broncos. Panther Street. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Here's Newton. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Cut 19. Ready?
Throwing is Newton.
Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this inside of Philly's 20 before being taken down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Up the middle they go. Lawrence. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Check, man. Check. 70 Lions. Ready, right?
Now Newton.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
70 Ranger. Mustang 19. Bronco 80. Trap 60. Check. Hurt. 18 Rattler. Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Hey, 19 tight. 19 tight.
Newton.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
A little bit of a dangerous throw in a tie ball game because your job, make sure the worst thing that happens to your offense is that you go into overtime. That could have been a game changer there if he came down with that interception.
Got it. Ready?
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bison. Warriors 70. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 79 Broncos. Street. Go.
They snap it to Newton. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
Here we go.
Now Newton. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Eagles 28.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. This is 1st and 10.
Down.
To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he'll have a quick 1st down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Here's 1st down. They'll find McMillan here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Blaster 6. Blue striker. Cross red. Go red.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This to possibly force OT. And this is going to be caught. He got it for a touchdown. And they're a 2-point conversion away from tying this game with 0 seconds on the clock.
And understandably, this crowd is in an absolute frenzy. But they've got to back it off a little bit, let the guys operate, and they need to take a deep breath as well. They still got to get a 2-point conversion in order to tie this one.
No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here?
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he is in. The play works, and we are headed to overtime. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial.
So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
That's a pretty strong return to start this overtime, and you know that if you run some decent offense, you should have a shot at a field goal. But I'd have to think to myself, I want the 6 points. I want this game over now. I don't want to give the other team a chance to come back and beat me.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Come on, set.
To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown.
Okay, ready?
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Operating from the gun. London. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for two.
Here we go, set.
Will set up for the
33,
two-point
yellow.
conversion.
Eagle blue. Claws red. 52 blaster. Set, right.
It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lawrence. Does the big boy have the juice? And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. That's a 72-yard touchdown run. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. They got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
A quick throw there is incomplete. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.